early part of the season.
And I think for the Hawks, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, Greg, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, Demar Derozan is a prolific scorer, but he's also a dangerous drive and kick weapon. He said, I never pay attention to the defender guarding me. I look at the four guys behind him and how they react. A lot of times I don't even look to score. I draw 3 or 4 guys and get my teammates open shots. Kevin?
Great vision, David. Thank you. Plenty of games still ahead, Brent. Some discussion about shortening the regular season. Ever think that's going to happen?
I don't think it's going to happen.
Would you like to see it happen?
I like there's some percolating ideas out there that it might, and the idea of a 70-game season to me, it sounds really healthy. It sounds healthy for the players.
Healthy's a great word to use.
It sounds healthy for the coaching staff. It sounds healthy for the league, and it sounds healthy for the competition that you're going to get. Those 70 games, that will be some elevated play throughout the course of a regular season.
That's a great number. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got DeRozan. Trey Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at shooting guard. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Reddish. Then it's Alex Len. And it's Herter in at the 2.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Lyles. To the paint, just 5 on the clock. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, that's what he's capable of doing right there. Aldridge with the great length and just enough bulk to absorb that hit and earn the N1.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, DeMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Aldridge. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's, Greg, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point. When it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
Now, here's Collins. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass, Kevin. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Now, here's Reddish, following the miss by DeRozan. And here is Hunter. And Collins now top the key. Pass to Len. Releases. A shot by Reddish, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
DeRozan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for daily activities like writing leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
Demar Derozan hits them both. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Passes it to Len. Hawks passing it around. Reddish the pass to Len. Over in the corner, Reddish. 5 on the clock. Fires it up. And that one's on target from the wing. Reddish has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely, and he gets the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
It's stolen by Lyles. No good on that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon. And in that game, it was just not there for him.
Here's DeRozan after the made shot from John Collins. Right side, DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Over Hunter. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Now, here's Reddish. He's covered by Murray. Len's shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Now Murray, outside DeRozan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter. The Spurs shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And speeding up the offense, something the Hawks began last season.
It was interesting for the Hawks kind of zigging while everybody's zagging as they made it a priority to get to the offensive glass, along with tons more field goal attempts in their offense, and that's been giving some defenses fits.
He's perfect from the line this time. So it's Atlanta now. They trail by 3. Here's Herter. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Reddish. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Murray, the pass to Lyles. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Collins. And it's DeRozan missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Now here's Murray. The pass to Lyles. That one misses. Collins with some nice D. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Offensive rebound. Len. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on DeRozan.
Yeah, he's going to be in the paint is Alex Len, and he's good at forcing the defense to come in and take some chances. Whacked him that time.
first one falls for him.
Well, it's been interesting so far for Alex Len as the league has moved away from big men playing on the block about how he's going to improve his game to stay in the NBA for as long as he wants.
Both free throws good from Len.
And coming from a background with player development for head coach Lloyd Pierce.
Well, I think he's great at just being a cheerleader and a confidence builder for this young team. I believe that to be a good fit here in Atlanta. He brings a great hands-on approach, and very, very important for him to think about player development as these young guys grow together. You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Atlanta leading by 3. Pass to Collins. Now here's Reddish. Not a lot of room. Murray with the defensive effort.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Bembry the pass to Collins. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Lyles. He feeds it to Aldridge. Len with the block.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And in his rookie season, Kevin Huerter out of Maryland taking his time and finding his spots.
Yeah, after his sophomore year in Maryland, Kevin felt like he was ready for the NBA. And I think Travis Schlenk, the general manager of the Hawks, looking at shooting as something he wanted to build on coming from the Golden State Warriors. He got a great shooter in Huerter.
The first one falls.
They call him Red Velvet. Kevin Huerter, out of the University of Maryland, proved he can stripe it from day one.
Jabari Parker's checked in for the Hawks. San Antonio also making some changes. Gay comes in for Lyles, and it's wide in for DeJounte Murray. So he gets them both. And Greg Huerter, the 19th pick back in 2018, sweet touch and at 6'7". Good size at the shooting guard position.
And the Hawks general manager.
Carter's checked in.
Now we get a chance to check out Forbes.
Last season's performance for him averaged about 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
The defensive rules were different when you played, Brent. For example, the elimination of the hand check.
Hand checking was huge because great defensive guards like a Derek Harper or a Mookie Blaylock can get their forearm on you and basically move you around rather than you trying to get where you want to go. And the other thing, Kevin, that they did was they didn't allow you to have the time in the free throw line. You have a 2.9 before an illegal defense. It used to be a game really of 2 stars on one side of the floor operating, and the rest of the guys sort of shoveled off in the corner on the other side. All those things have changed with the way the league is going now.
For the better.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, freedom of movement, fluidity of the athletes. It's definitely a better game in terms of the movement.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Atlanta with it. 6-point lead. Reddish kicks to Parker. Passes it to Bembry. Collins with it. And there's the pass to Bembry. Out to Parker. Just 5 to shoot. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Parker liking to pull the trigger from that spot. That one got off pretty quick.
White with it. He's picked up by Parker. To the inside. Aldridge. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Aldridge has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here is Carter, and finished off by Collins.
Collins is one hawk who can fly, refusing to settle for the layup and choosing to go with the power move.
White drives in. Atlanta with the rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And, of course, there's no questioning Cam Reddish's talent level. Greg, he has a high ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, great size, length, the fluidity as an athlete. He can make an impact at both ends of the floor, shoots the three well for a young player, and you love his ability to match up really 1 through 5.
And the first one at the line is good. Damian Jones is checked in for the Hawks. San Antonio also making some changes. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for Bryn Forbes. Both shots good from the stripe.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Now here's Mills, guarded closely. Pass to Gay. A leaner connects, the jumper drops.
Adept at converting at the mid-range. Rudy Gay, when he gets room to shoot, he's not going to think about it 2 times.
Carter looking around. Parker kicks to Carter. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Marco Bellinelli picks one up.
Yeah, Carter, just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
And that one falls for Carter. Carter hits them both.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Mills with it. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Gay inside. Defended by Jones. The Hawks leading by 10. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Bembry the pass to Reddish. And stolen by White. And here comes White. Leading the fast break. And here's Mills for 3. Another shot. And Poeltl lays it up and in.
And Poeltl is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Now here's Jones. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Poked away. Mills with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's White. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Parker looking around. Reverses. And it's Gay with the rebound.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And it's White missing.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
The 55th pick back in 2009. Those picks don't hit very often, but Greg Patty Mills now with a decade in the NBA.
6'0", and that may be generous. The Australian Mills, a dangerous pull-up shooter, and he does not back down.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Mills. Faster pace now, Brent, in the NBA. This has become an endurance sport, and well-conditioned athletes are a must.
Obviously, Kevin, over the past couple of seasons, the pace has picked back up. It's very reminiscent of the early 80s when you had the Lakers running, the Denver Nuggets running.
Yes.
You have these teams that are just flying up and down the floor. So as a fan, I think it's a wonderful opportunity, especially the closer you can sit, to watch a Russell Westbrook, to watch a Paul George, to see a Giannis get up and down the floor with such fluidity and grace and skill set. So the game opening up has also opened the eyes to the fans about just how great the athleticism of NBA players is.
It's good. White's got his second bucket.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Banbury kicks to Parker. Second shot opportunity. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Atlanta leading by 4. Carter outside. He dishes it to Jones. Here's Bembry. White covering. Not going to go that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Bellinelli against Carter. Bellinelli passes to Gay. That shot off. Good D by Parker. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Jones. Reddish with the ball. White on it. The shot by Reddish, no good.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Spurs have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Marco Bellinelli at the line for 2. Under 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for it. Second free throw, no good. Here's Bembry. No good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Atlanta up by 3. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And in 2018, Demar Derozan opened up about his battles with depression, hoping to have a positive impact on others.
The people ashamed to talk about it. Even myself, for a long period of time, people wonder why I was such a quiet guy, and that was part of it. Not wanting to speak out about it, not wanting other people to know exactly what I was going through. But you get to a certain age where you feel like it's all about helping others. It's not about you just being a selfish person about the things you're going through. Other people going through stuff as well.
Yep, you love the honesty and the bravery to step forward and tell his emotional story.
Yeah, he opened a dialogue. Kevin Love following his lead to talk about anxiety. Athletes, as public figures, can have a broader impact than just entertaining, and we see it over and over again.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups.
2 shots.
On the court right now for the Hawks. They've got Bembry. Jabari Parker is out there with Hunter. Then it's Reddish. And it's Fernando in at the center, filling out the middle. And he knocks down the first one.
Pretty consistent player when healthy, and nice to see Rudy Gay working back to this kind of athletic prowess.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Hunter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot clock at 6. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
The Hawks leading. Down low. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fernando's got his first points of the game.
That's a good read by Jabari, a solid passer, and he knew he could reward a teammate that time.
Gay outside. With the floater. Atlanta with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul. Kevin Huerter, he is checked in for Bembry. Spurs also with the sub. Lyles checked in. The Hawks leading by 4. Now, here's Reddish. Here's Parker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Parker getting more comfortable in his early stages of his career with drawing contact on the inside.
It's his first trip to the line.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
And the first one drops.
Parker playing for Coach K in college. He's got that pedigree as well as a great attitude.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for the Spurs. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Spurs trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Reddish grabs the rebound.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
The Spurs have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Hawks have been in rebuild mode for the last couple of years, but this season brings a lot of optimism. Passing on Luka Doncic, the Hawks drafted Trae Young. It was much scrutinized, but Young came on down the stretch. His playmaking makes other people better, and also, they hope, will attract a free agent or two. Now the Hawks have added several rookies, starting with DeAndre Hunter. They believe they're poised to make some noise in the East. Kevin?
They took that gamble with Doncic, and getting Young, we'll see what happens. Thank you, D.A. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Pirtle. Now here's Murray. He's tightly guarded to the inside. The kick out to Aldridge. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, LaMarcus is so good with those feet right there. Excellent there in the catch-and-shoot situation.
Reddish the pass to Herter. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And stolen by Hunter. Feeds it to Len. The shot, no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Murray. Basket good. And now just a 2-point Hawks lead.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Aldridge against Len. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here is Hunter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
Now here's DeRozan. This one for 3. Fernando pulls it in. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Reddish with the ball. Lyles there. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
Jump ball.
Knocks it loose. So it's the Spurs now. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Demar Derozan on the wing. He had 13 points in the win against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
Here's Reddish, following the score by Demar Derozan. The feed now to Hunter. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Murray outside. Passes it to Lyles. Now here's DeRozan, down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline with the baseline jumper. Now here's Hunter. DeRozan defending. Now Hunter. Some solid defense from Aldridge. The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Fernando. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Herter passes to Reddish. From 10 feet out, it's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to Murray. Over Len. Here's Reddish. He's got 10. San Antonio with the rebound. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Fernando, covered by Lyons. Trying his luck from deep. Fernando can't get it to go. For San Antonio, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. DeRozan. And that one goes long. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Here's Reddish. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now here's Murray. He's covered closely. Here's Lyles. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Hawks leading. Reddish with the ball. 12 points for him. Len dishes to Reddish. 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
For Atlanta, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And the second free throw, good. Spurs trail by 3. Now here's Murray. Reddish grabs the rebound. Reddish has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Bembry. Outside, Jones. Now here's Reddish. He's covered by Murray. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Spurs have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Demar Derozan. 2 shots. Under 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw drop for DeRozan. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. Derek White comes in for DeJounte Murray. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. And here's Reddish. 13 points in the game. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by Gay. Gay's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dishes it to Forbes. Here's the floater. Gay can't hit. Hawks shooting just 34% from the floor. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
What a play there, the hoop plus the harm.
That free throw good from Reddish. And so White will bring it up for San Antonio. 4-point game. Pass to Gay. The three. Offensive rebound, Spurs. And that one, good.
Timeout.
And that's now 9 points for Aldridge.
You stand next to LaMarcus Aldridge, that 6'11" frame, he's so big. That helped to keep that possession alive, and then he finished it off.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And with the moment, let's check out the stats for White. Some last season stats for him. He averaged about 10 points a game last year, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Now, here's Reddish. He's got 16. That one drops for him. Reddish has got 8 points in the quarter.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Gay against Collins. And Aldridge slams it in.
Just such a great, aggressive, and confident scoring option right there in the interior.
Bembry the pass to Collins. Here's Reddish. Kept alive. They shoot again. Jones kicks to Bembry. Six on the shot clock. Passes to Reddish. Shoots over White. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Gay dishes to White. And Jones sends it back. Here's Bembry. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Miami.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's White. 4-point game. Forbes the pass to Gay. Aldridge kicks to Forbes. Gay scanning the floor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Seeing Rudy Gay active right now, it forces the D's hand just a little bit. Fantastic at staying engaged on that possession.
2 shots. Under 6.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Jakob comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in for White. He hits the second from the line. 1:37 left to play in the first half. Now the pass to Jones. Here's Reddish. And Pirtle sends it back. They recover it. 5 on the clock. Pass to Reddish. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And let's take a look here at John Collins. Great showing for him last season. 15th in rebounding, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, going hard at it at both ends last year, really helping out his team. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from DeRozan.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
There's 57 seconds left here in the second. Here's Jones. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
So it's the Hawks now. Following the shot by Rudy Gay. Embry the pass to Reddish. Outside, Jones. The Hawks working the ball around. Carter outside. 4 on the clock. From downtown, Forbes with the rebound. San Antonio trailing here. Gay inside, so they take the lead. Gay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Here's Reddish. And so it's Demar Derozan making highlights for the San Antonio Spurs. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now. So it's San Antonio now. They lead by 1. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. They've got DeJounte Murray. Aldridge out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the 2.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young, he still has a very bright future.
Throw good, Murray. And Murray winning second team all defense in 2018. And Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
Now, here's Collins. It's stolen by Lyles. Ooh, the double clutch. No good that time. Collins with some nice D. Now, here's Reddish. He's guarded closely. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
A good jumper with long arms, and it's that size that LaMarcus knows all that well. Doesn't want to give up any easy baskets.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Murray against Collins. Murray, no good. The Hawks trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
One kicks to Collins. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, at 6'10", John Collins getting more and more used to the physical rigors of a big man in the NBA.
Out of Wake Forest, John Collins quickly emerging as a top-notch scorer. A tremendous finisher, and his range extends out beyond the arc.
One shot.
And that one falls for Collins. And players with big numbers on losing teams can be accused of empty stats. So, Greg, do you take Collins's with a grain of salt?
You look at his field goal percentage, high 50s. He's not just a high usage player. He is highly efficient.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Collins against Murray. Now Lyles. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Murray. Clock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Hunter. He's covered by Murray. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. Looking to end his cold spell. The shot misses. Nice D from Derozan. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Derozan.
And here we can check out the story on LaMarcus Aldridge. Coming off a terrific season. Put up about 21 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he led the charge when it came to scoring, led the team.
Yeah, he shot the lights out all year long from a variety of spots on the floor. Love that versatility.
6 to shoot. Reddish dishes to Collins. Here's Herter. And it's in there.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Spurs trail by 3. Murray with it. 9 points in the game so far. Passes it to Forbes. The pass to Lyles. Left side, Derozan. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Derozan's got 17.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Aldridge. Double team on Aldridge. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Jump ball. And so it's Atlanta with it. And the Hawks with possession. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Here's Len. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And Derozan. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Now, here's Reddish. 20 points for him. Collins. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. And he may not have gotten the same attention as some of the other picks back in the 2017 draft break, but John Collins out of Wake Forest has been outstanding thus far in his career.
Really one of the league's best kept secrets. Tremendous athleticism, also great hands, and just has a knack for moving to the open spot around that rim.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Collins.
The leap that we saw John Collins make last year was pretty awesome. Scary thing is he's just going to keep getting better and wants to improve that consistency in terms of his shooting range around the top of the key.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Alex Len. The Spurs also changing it up. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's White in for DeJounte Murray. Spurs trail by 3. Now here's White. Here's Lyles. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Bembry. Here's Herter. Banked in off the glass. Herter's got 6 points.
Focused shot there and a tough one. Give Herter credit.
Right side, DeRozan. A baseline J. And another basket for San Antonio.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Bembry the pass to Hunter. Kicks to Parker. Here's Bembry. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, but he gets it back. He can't hit that time.
And if you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Now here's Parker. And stolen by White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. A 29th pick in 2017 by the Spurs. Their injuries last year created an opportunity for Derek White to show Greg what he can do with steady minutes.
And White at 6'4", capable of manning either guard spot, a shooter, a playmaker, and an all-defensive team in college. He is definitely a keeper.
And both free throws good for White. For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Herter passes to Bembry. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Mills. Now the dish to Gay. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Gay is just so crafty inside, forcing the defense to hit him in the paint.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
2 shots. Under 6.
First free throw is good. Atlanta making a switch here. Carter's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Herter passes to Parker. Here's Bembry. And it's Gay with the rebound. Gay's got 6 rebounds in the game. Right side, White. Kicks it out to Gay. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range. Gay's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, when Rudy Gay's connecting there, that's going to help out a lot. It really opens up the rest of the court.
Here's Herter. He has 6. Carter outside. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Mills. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
So it's the Hawks now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's foul number 2 for him. Damian Jones is checked in for the Hawks. So it's Atlanta now, trailing here by 8. To the paint, got a piece of it. 6 on the shot clock, and it's slammed in by Jones.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Now Mills, 5 points in the game. Here's Herter, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Not settling for jump shots there as Herter gets his way on the drive.
Pass to Poeltl. White with it. 6 points for him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Shooting San Antonio. Rudy Gay taking 2 shots. Under 6.
And he makes the first. Rudy Gay hits them both. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Herter. 8 points for him. Now here is Carter. And here is Parker. Shot clock at 5. Rebound San Antonio. Gay's got his 8th rebound here tonight. He kicks it to Mills. Pass to Poeltl. And here is Bellinelli. Shoots a fader. Gay can't get it to go. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Atlanta. To the left side wing. Herter passes to Parker. And he drops it in from the low post. Parker's got 6 points.
Jabari sometimes will come out with those handles. A couple quick dribbles, darts around the defense. Pretty much tearing through them right now.
White down low. Parker with the steal. Here's Bembry. He's covered by Gay. Stolen by Gay. And White kicks to Mills. 1:09 left here in the third quarter. Good on the shot. Mills has got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice job by Patty getting to the inside there. He has such good quick feet. Tough to keep up with him.
Herter passes to Carter. He dishes it to Parker. Shot from free throw range. And Pirtle pulls it down. San Antonio leading by 6. Pass to White. Now here is Pirtle. Gay right side. Over Parker. And the Spurs scoring again.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Herter passes to Jones. Parker against Pirtle. Parker's shot is off. Now here's Mills. Defense right on him, and the shot goes down.
Well, he lacks some size and some strength, but Mills creative in the inside to finish that one.
Now Parker from deep, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Hawks trail by 10. Parker out there with Carter. Then it's Jones. Then it's Reddish. And it's Bembry in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here is Carter. And the pass to Reddish. There's the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 8 rebounds in this game. Left side, DeRozan. Over Reddish. The offensive rebound. And he banks in the layup. Pirtle's got the lead up to 12 now for San Antonio.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot, just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Reddish kicks to Bembry. Over to the wing. Lets it go from deep. No good on the shot. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
His poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Now here's Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Pirtle. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Gay misses.
And he's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Here's Reddish. Here's Parker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Well, Parker doing a good job of moving his body and playing with pace. He's making the defense get a bit too handsy down there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Atlanta making some changes. Alex Lenz checked in for Damian Jones. And Hunter subbed in for Carter. San Antonio also making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Pirtle. And Lyle subbed in for Rudy Gay. Good on the second free throw. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Murray with it. Aldridge up on top. Here's Wiles. Kicks to Forbes. Shot clock at 6. Murray outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Parker's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Beyond the arc. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Bembry.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Murray kicks to Lyles. Tries a 3. Reddish grabs the rebound. Reddish has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside, Len, and the dunk by Len.
Yeah, Len's not going to settle for anything else. A dunk on the inside goes up strong.
Here's Murray with the teardrop, and he lays it up and in. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Pass to Hunter for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Left side, DeRozan. Rejected by Len. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. John Collins, he's checked in for Parker.
John Collins.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Reddish.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Now here's Murray. Floats one. Here's Lyles. And that one swishes right in.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
Reddish the pass to Bembry. Count it. Good.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
Here's Murray after the basket by Atlanta. Passes it to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Over Hunter. DeRozan's shot is off. And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Hunter no good. San Antonio leading. To the wing on the left. Here's Forbes. Off target from outside. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Bembry misses. And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. They've held a 12-point lead early and finished off by DeRozan.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. There's the pass to Collins. To the middle. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And they'll keep possession. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Len's shot is off. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. High, arcing shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
San Antonio. DeJounte Murray. 2 shots. Under 6.
2.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. The Hawks trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hunter kicks to Collins. Hawks passing it around. Here's Bembry. Shoots over Lyles. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Hawks making a change here. Herter's checked in. San Antonio leading by 7. Pass to DeRozan. Len with the block. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy
2
call.
shots. Foul. 2.
At the line for the Hawks, Cam Reddish. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So it's the Spurs now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Murray. Len with the block. Here's Herter. Collins. Great positioning on the putback.
That's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
Collins against Murray. Here's Forbes, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All the officials are all over that one.
At the line for the Spurs, taking 2 shots. Under 6.
2 shots. That's on the first.
That one is off. And the Spurs making a change here. White's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
2-possession game now, but he'd still like to have back that one he missed.
Reddish the pass to Collins. Here's Herter. Shot clock reset for the Hawks.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Shooting for Atlanta, Cam Reddish. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Reddish. He hits both from the stripe. Here's White. San Antonio calls timeout.
Kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
That's an excellent play call to free him up.
from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And no good, but he tries to maintain control. He was fouled, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for San Antonio.
John Collins. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Collins.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And so Aldridge will bring it up for San Antonio. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. DeRozan finds White. Pass to Forbes. 6 to shoot. Dishes to Aldridge. Shoots over Len. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Passes it to Reddish. Inside. Here's Len. The Hawks again can't hit. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. DeRozan's shot is off. The Hawks trailing. The pass to Herter. Pass to Len. To take the lead. And stolen by White. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Hunter. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Now, here's Reddish. And Poeltl sends it back. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Forbes. Collins with some nice D.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously. And maybe not the first option, but Len stepping up in a big moment there.
1:53 left to play in the final quarter. Right side, White. To the paint, stolen by Len. Teardrop shot, and Herter gets it to go. And now a 3-point Hawks lead.
Herter very comfortable taking that big shot.
White, bounce pass. Here's Aldridge. San Antonio again missing. Hawks shooting about 40% here in the 4th quarter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 29 points for Cam Reddish. Spurs trail by 5. Outside, White. Pass to Aldridge. A fadeaway. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Well, he's made several All-NBA teams over the years, and this is just another reason why. Aldridge, one of the coolest customers on the floor.
Now, here's Reddish. Passes it to Collins. Money!
Collins not the first option, but wow, stepping up.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. That's good from Rudy Gay.
And they'll take anything they can get here to cut into the lead. And that technical should give them a little boost.
The Spurs making a switch here. Matthews checked in. Here's White. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Atlanta now. They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Reddish. The pass to Len. Now Reddish. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Herter. The three-pointer no good. Time called here. The Spurs. Here's DeRozan. Floats one up. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And White kicks to Forbes. Pass to White. For the tie. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And